All right, guys, I'm not going to bury the lead. I'm going to jump into it. I believe that we are getting the Dark Avengers, or at least the MCU versions of the Dark Avengers. Look, if there's one thing the Russos do is they make a very, very, very not straightforward villain. Like he is an empathetic villain. Like you feel for him. And as they have already said, the snap affected Doom in his universe. I do believe that Doom is a variant of Tony. If you want me to talk about that, I have a crazy theory about that. If you want me to talk about it, let me know in the comments. But this is a more streamlined version of my theory. So I believe the snap happened. It affected that variant Tony, or I'll call him Doom, in his universe. And I do believe that it erased that Tony's children. Like that universe, those legacy characters. Listen, why it happened, how it happened is another video. If you want me to drop that, leave it in the comments, but it happened. Okay. And so this is Doom's motivation. I also believe that this Doom is the Sorcerer Supreme. As you know, Doom is also a wizard, a sorcerer. I think this Doom is also the Sorcerer Supreme of his universe. And I also believe the reason why we did not see Victor in Fantastic Four is because he was dreamwalking that Victor. I think he was using that Victor's body, or that Tony's body, to spy on Franklin Richards. And at the end, you finally see Doom, the actual Doom, meeting Franklin. And I believe that also in that universe, there was a snap, but that Doom survived the snap and he had the burn like our Tony had. And you're witnessing Franklin Richards fix his face. Back to Steve. I believe these trailers are showing us the Steve in the Thor from Doom's universe, right? Now, there's a lot of theories going about this motorcycle. A lot of motorcycle enthusiasts say this motorcycle was made in the 90s. I believe that, because I believe that this is a universe that went left instead of right than 616, right? I believe that this Steve in Winter Soldier and in Civil War chose Tony. If that looks like Bucky being put in jail or being put down, I don't. Well, I again have my theories. If you want that, comment in below. But that's what happened in this world. So I don't think you get the Avengers being splintered in Civil War. None of that. None of that happens. I also believe that this Steve did not go back in time. I think this Steve accepts that he's in the present. And when he kisses Natasha on the escalator, he says, "Hey, I like that. I'm going to stay here. I'm going to be with her." And then romance is started there. So this is why we get the 90s motorcycle. We also see Steve holding his final suit, I believe. It's because he never stopped being Cap, or if they retired if they went their separate ways during their end game, because, Doom, that world's Tony, has got, pretty much under control. He really doesn't have to do much. Yeah, I can see that happening. Also, he's with Natasha. Now, the reason why I think he's Natasha, because this is a callback to the next Avengers, where we're dealing with kind of the young Avengers, but also there's James Rogers, who is the son to a married Steve Rogers and Natasha. So they have a kid. Like he's around. He's president, like not president, but there's precedent of him being around. So I think that's what you're looking at. I think you're looking at James Rogers. Now Thor. The Thor teaser hasn't been released, but a lot of reputable people on YouTube and X and TikTok have seen it, and they've talked about how vastly different it is from the AI teaser that was leaked, but also the prayer that Thor gives, and also he's wielding Stormbreaker at the time too, which leads me to believe that love is gone. I believe Tony Snap has somehow erased the legacy characters from Doom's universe, and Doom being Doom, having technology and magic at his hands, has said, "Hey guys, our legacies have been erased. I know how to get them back. I've used tech, my AI Ultron, because this is a Tony who's figured out Ultron. I use my magical powers, and I found a kid who can wield the universe. P.S. I've also found another kid who can help build a new universe, and her name is Rachel Summers. So we need to go get her." And I think that's what's going to lead to the big giant fight scene. I believe that Dr. Doom is also going to be like, we got to grab somebody else to help me bear the weight of magical resistance, Wiccan. And that is why he's coming back to the 616. Not only maybe to get a little bit of vengeance on the 616 because Tony Snap did this, but also to grab Wiccan to help them with the magical power it's going to take to bring back their children. That's my theory. Tony Snap erased Doom's universe's legacy children. Doom is going across universes, gathering reality-bending powered people who happen to be children, Franklin Richards, Rachel Summers, and Wiccan, to help to reverse the effects of that snap and bring back their children. That's my theory, guys. Tony Snap erased Doom's universe's legacy children. Doom, using his power and influence, found a way to reverse the cosmic effects of that snap. He needs the power of Wiccan. He needs the power of Rachel Summers. We are not seeing the original Big Three come back. We are seeing Doom's universe's Big Three come back to help him, because he's going to be met with resistance in collecting these kids. We can see the Fantastic Four ship coming into the 616. What could be Reed Richards and his family saying, we've tracked down Doom and he's on 616 because he's looking for Wiccan. Now, how we get to Battle World in the Secret Wars, if you want that, let me know in the comments down below. I will give you that fixed theoried video, which will be rather long. But yeah, that is my theory. That is my hypothesis. Let me know what you guys think. Am I crazy? Is this banana balls? I don't know. But I truly feel that's it, because you can empathize with Victor, who just wants Morgan back, who wants to help his grieving friend, Steve Rogers, get his son back, to get James back. His lost friend, Thor, like they lost everything because of Tony Snap. And again, I have my theory on how that snap worked. And if you want that, again, comment below. I feel like I keep repeating myself. Yeah, I know. But yeah, guys, thanks for taking time to even watching this video. Stay excellent. And I'll catch you guys later.